Recently I've been doing a lot of trend spotting in the world of home decor, mostly to get my own creative juices flowing after a bit of a summer break. I used to have a complete aversion to trends. However, over the years, I've come to realize how much inspiration you can draw from trends with just a little bit of mindful engagement. If you're interested in a deep dive on that topic, head on over to the community page and click on the link to my latest blog post on trend spotting. But for today's vlog, we're going to go on a little field trip and look at some of the most prominent trends of fall 2025, and I'm going to make a piece of art inspired by them. All right, let's go. Starting with general trends, 1950s inspired florals have been everywhere, like on this wrapping paper. You'll know them by their charming and cheerful appearance. I also visited the paper racks at Paper Source because it's basically a highlight reel for current visual trends. I saw a lot of cottagecore botanicals and organic macro prints, bold and complex maximalist prints, as well as plenty of earthy minimalist prints. For general wall art, impressionist landscapes and florals kept popping up. And since fall and Halloween are just around the corner, the pumpkins are back. Speaking of Halloween, skeletons and ghosts are the motifs of 2025, and they've shown up in all their sparkling disco glory. They are ready to party. But don't worry if disco Halloween is not really your thing. There is an alternative. I'm calling this aesthetic spooky sweet. For the skeletons, it's taken on a Victorian Gothic vibe. For the ghosts, it's showing up as Pinkoween. I mean, how cute are these? The little ghosties also seem to be floating into other holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas. What are these, gingerbread ghosts? What's going on here? Anyway, I think I found my inspiration. Skeletal spooky sweet. So I'm going to ink out this skull, and then I'm going to switch over to some loose watercolor work for the florals. I want to have a 1950s inspired look, so I'm using charming and cheerful shapes and colors. So those are a couple of my favorite trends for this season, but what are yours? Leave a comment below. I would love to know. Thanks for watching.